Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. Also a bit of a weekend update. I'm not sure if I'll make a market update in the middle of today. It kind of depends on if we have some movement, because if we have no movement, and at this point of time it looks quiet in the markets, to be fair, then I won't make an update there. But for now, we'll do a full Bitcoin update. And I also just in general wanted to talk about something, all right? Because something I think is interesting for a lot of you to hear, because at this point of time, let's be honest, the market circumstances kind of suck, all right? We've basically been since the 8th of August, and there was plenty of money to be made right here, right? So there were some nice entries right here and some nice reclaims, and we had some bullish momentum there. So I mean, when I look at myself, I did make some money in August. But the majority of August for Bitcoin was just chopping, all right? Chopping between this range right here, between 62,000 and 57,000. And before that, it started with a lot of bearish momentum. So August has been a very draining month for a lot of traders. The thing I want to say is hang in there, all right? It's summer. Summers in crypto are never nice to trade. I mean, last year at the end of August, there were some opportunities, and just in general, there's always opportunities. But the thing is that market circumstances right now are not great, all right? Compare these circumstances with, for example, the bullish momentum we had right here in May, but also the bullish momentum we had in February, the bullish momentum we had, of course, last year. There were tons of opportunities, all right? And those times will come back. We're now in this major consolidation. At some point of time, the good times will come back. And right now, your main priority should be staying into the markets, being able to get to that point, all right? Not losing your money right now. Preserve your capital. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Now, I'm still trading a little bit, but I'm personally also trading with very low position sizes, not with a lot. I'm still holding spot, of course, but also not a ton of coins. And I'm not saying you should do that, but I do think you need to stay in these markets. At some point of time, good times will return. You'll be able to make money. These are not necessarily market circumstances to make a ton of money. You can make money, of course, but it's difficult. So those are my thoughts. And with that, like I said, I also still think that's the situation for Bitcoin. Yesterday, we dropped down to the bottom right here. I've said this earlier, but I do think the bottom will hold. So personally, look, there's a bit of a level right here in the middle at 59,500. Yesterday, we did also talk about expecting this move down to the bottom. I think we can move down to like 57,000 as well. That's the absolute bottom. Like that's the level that needs to hold. But I do think this level will hold. I do think eventually we'll get back up to 61, 62,000. It's a long weekend. Monday we have Labor Day in the US, so do I expect a lot of movement? No. But I do expect us to be relatively bullish, or at least I expect us to be at a higher price point at the end of the weekend than what we started at right now. So we started this weekend at around, let's say, 58,900. I do think we can see that bounce. There's no real indication of that right now, right? So if you look at the momentum for Bitcoin, if you look at some sort of order flow here, there's not a ton coming in. There's even some short positions being opened. But slowly but surely, I do think that we'll be able to bottom out the bottom or to round off the bottom of this range and slowly move up. But there will be opportunities. But right now, if you look at the markets, there's not much that's deviating from Bitcoin. So keep an eye on Bitcoin, analyze Bitcoin, think for yourself what you expect as well. This is what I expect. And then a little bit sooner, like this move up, I do expect in this weekend, or at least something like this. But yeah, focus on Bitcoin and then look at altcoins while still thinking of what you expect from Bitcoin. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. Like I said, if we'll have movement, if there's some interesting altcoins later today, I'll still make a middle of the day market update. And otherwise, I will see you all back tomorrow or in my other videos. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.